Hi, surprise, I decided to make a Rockville separate up vlog. That being said, the normal vlog is going to be pushed back a week, but I just wanted to do this because it'd be easier for me, personally, to find this video when I'm reminiscing on it. It was also 111 clips I had to edit, so I just figured I'd just set it up in its own video, and yeah. Hi, welcome to the Rockville vlog. At the end of this video, I'm going to do like a wrap up, so if you guys want to stay for that, please feel free. If not, I also understand. Whatever, the YouTube intro things, huh? I don't feel like taking these all out, so in this bag, we have all the goodies. I ended up only making two Welcome to Rockville bracelets. I'm sorry, I'm like about to pass out. I need to eat first though, but like, not gonna lie, it's kind of tiresome to chew food right now. I don't know how many. I think it was 8 DeLuca, 8 MCR, and then 2 Welcome to Rockville because the last one fell and beads got everywhere 2 times, and I'm over it. I need to go to bed. This is eyeliner from earlier. Hopefully it will come off tomorrow morning. I don't even know what I want to do for my makeup. But we've got basically everything packed. We gotta stop by Publix to pick up hygiene wipes. I think that's it. I'm going to pack the clothes I'm wearing right now in the car so that when we come home, I'll have nice comfy clothes to sit in the car with because we're gonna be there for a long ass time. We're leaving at 7:30 in the morning. It's 12:30. Good morning. It's DeLuca day. Okay, so more than just DeLuca. It's Rockville day. This morning was very stressful, and it was, I'm not gonna say it's all my fault, but it kind of was my fault. So I accidentally woke up at 6:45 instead of 6:30. I mean, can you blame me? I'm sleepy. And then like it was a stressful packing up this morning because I wasn't prepared because I woke up late. I'm using the little bag that Erie Knots made me. This little bag for my makeup. We're stopping by Publix real quick because I ran out of saline solution. Well, backup saline solution. And then also we need to grab some, where did I put the list? 20-ounce water bottle and also food for the car. Oh, hygiene wipes too. So we're gonna grab that at Publix. And then we're gonna trek on over to Buc-ee's. Welcome to Buc-ee's. And then maybe get some like breakfast there. Because we're early, even though we're leaving later, we're early. We're on our way. Moral of the story. Okay, we knew we were going to be busy, but holy crap. I had to message him and be like, you need to get out of the bathroom right now. I'm not having a good time. It is so packed in there, so loud, so many people. This is just too many. I've never seen it this busy. So anyways, I got some beaver tots, and then I got like a bean burrito, egg beaver tots. What else did we get? You did not get the brisket. No fresh brisket for us. We bought hygiene wipes, but we do not want to have to use them. We also got our little bold and spicy because that's for our car. And then we also have sea salt caramel. Thank you, model. Oh, also the jalapeno hot salsa. That looks tasty. I've never seen it. So we're gonna chillax in the car for a little bit because, brother, that was rough. I'm gonna put my contacts in now because earlier this morning I was having a hard time. But I want to wear my sunglasses later.
Did it before touching tots.
Yes. Smart. All right. Decompression time. We got our wrist bands on. We're still eating our tater tots. And we got our general admission thing somewhere. But glasses, contacts, everything. Ready
Sleepy.
We're sleepy. We need to take a nap. There's the Daytona. I see Daytona. Daytona. There's so many campers. So many. Maybe one day we'll do that. And there's all the RVs. We'll probably do an RV instead. Airport. We're not going to the airport. Here we are. So sorry for all the dog nose art, but we're here. Gate parking. Woo. Wow. 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 All right, it's 10:39. We allotted a whole hour to get here so that the parking situation wouldn't be bad. And it's not. Let me be real honest with you.
It took longer driving around the International Speedway than it did to actually parking. Everybody was actually pretty nice about everything.
Yeah. I think we're allowed in...
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna. Chicken
hold
and
on.
macaroni with my homies.
Oh, wait, can you see it? Chicken wing, chicken wing. Cute. Anyways.
The place put it in front of us is millennial.
Ew. Anyways, we're gonna spray ourselves down with some bug spray, and then we're gonna go inside because I think tickets they start at 11. So we're gonna get out there, and we're gonna get out there. We gaming. All right, we're all lathered up. We're greasy, but we're gonna start walking in because I think it's like 15 minutes until we can start getting in there. So grease pits right here.
Bumper to bumper.
That's what I think.
Direction we go.
That you had with I got stopped by security, but it's fine. We're in. We're in. Nothing had to be thrown away. Maybe it's. I have a lot of metal on. Let's be honest. We're here. Oh, 1 o'clock?
Yeah, that's what we knew that.
Oh, we knew that?
Yeah, we already knew.
Okay, well, we're going. There's misters. This is phenomenal. We're in line for merch because I want to get it before it gets really busy because, yeah. There's a Jaluka shirt. I'm getting a Jaluka shirt. There's definitely MCR. I don't know what else. Everybody has, like, the employees have pink lines or flags, which is extremely helpful to help us, like, know who's ready. So thank you for that service. But we're almost to the front, so we're just wrapping around like 20 times. Wrap around. Okay, we're gonna sit in the shade for a little bit because none of the band, well, I mean, we can hear 2 groups going right now, which is pretty neat. But we got 3 shirts. Do you wanna model them for me? Okay, so the first one is going to be a Slaughter to Prevail shirt. How cool. Nice. And then we've got the Jaluka shirt. Very nice. Very, very nice. So excited. And then last, huh? I don't know, probably because my skin's wet. But, and then we have this one. So this is a Rockville shirt. Was this a small or medium? Medium? Okay, so this was a medium. And then we got all the shows. So we did not get a My Chemical Romance shirt because it was just Black Parade, and I'm not a Black Parade fan. I am definitely a 3 Cheers fan. Like, no offense to Black Parade, but it's just not my favorite. I mean a little bit of offense. I'm gonna reapply my makeup because I definitely am sweating. We're going to Jaluka right now because there's 30 minutes and I need to be there. I keep on messing up my makeup. Whatever, screw it. I don't normally drink, but they lowered the prices today. Kona was 14 bucks, which is still kind of expensive, but like that's theme park prices. So I grabbed one. I didn't. I left my ID at home because I wasn't planning on it, but it is what it is. We're going to see Jaluka. The stage before them is pretty good. I don't know who they are, but they're pretty good. So fun. I had a lot of fun. They didn't play any of my favorite songs, but honestly it's fine. Like, I still had a good time, and watching the pit was so much fun. Like, they started doing sit-ups or push-ups. Like, they started doing both because, like, I don't know, they called for mosh, or they kept on splitting the center and then also moshing it. Like, it was good. It was so good. Another glorious Mr. Break. Bless it. A little bit concerning. It's supposed to rain at like 3 p.m. and I hopefully don't get kicked out, but ominous. Decided to do strawberry guava. Yum, yum, yum. Yum. Buckle up, buttercup. We're sitting in front of the Ferris wheel, getting a little breaky break. Oh, don't look too hard. Washed our feet. Dirty. We're gonna reapply because it's hot. Okay, postponing because severe weather. But it looks like it was only like about an hour because it's like 62% at 3 p.m. It's like 2 something right now. So I think they have like a covered area. There's a lot of people leaving right now. And yeah, they're evacuating us. It's Florida. Damn. Well, at least they provide some shelter. Look how pretty, so scenic. Also AC. I wish we had held our pee. Look at that lot. The storm is over there, there's lightning over there. But it should only be like about an hour, maybe an hour and a half max, but I think we're good. We're too far from our car to go to the car. Plus, we didn't want to go through security again, but honestly, great opportunity to take this time to go eat outside of the venue where it's cheaper. There's like a Panda Express over there. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain, but it's a coming and everybody's running. But there's Panda Express, there's that Target over there. I'm sure there's more down there, but I can't really see it because there's trees everywhere. But at least it's a nice cool breeze. We're nice and sheltered. We moved. I went to go put my glasses on because it's hot. Or I mean, well, I needed to give my eyes a break. And it started pouring, so now we're up here. We're on the top floor. Yep.
Cracked my
In the
back.
event of a weather delay, the grandstands offer restrooms, water fountains, and will bring packaged food and concessions vendors to you during the delay. Keep moving and follow all directions from staff.
Look at this re-entry line. I don't remember what time we got up here, but that's... Oh my god! I'm glad that we didn't leave for the car. Actually, really glad. So we're just in here and we'll just funnel in. I mean, it's a little bit of a bottleneck, but they gotta go through security. Damn. They're starting to let people in. We're staying back here because there's a lot of people, but this is everybody that stayed in the grandstand area. There's still people upstairs, but yeah, not me. That's a lot of people.
Please, may I have your attention, please? Gates have reopened, and it is now safe to return to the festival grounds. Again, gates have reopened, and you may now return to the festival grounds.
There's a ton of mud right there, by the way. So we treaded through the mud, but then there was a huge puddle after the mud, and we wear flip-flops, so our feet fine. And then we got in pretty good time. There was like a big,
like 5 minutes.
Yeah, maybe 5 minutes. So, all right. I don't know what we're doing now. Maybe getting water in a show. Our show of food. Dance Gap and Dance is performing right now. They were supposed to perform 3 hours ago. It's a long night, man. We don't know if it's like everybody is pushed back 3 hours, but bro. So the only place that didn't have a line for food was this empanada place because it's already pre-made. So we're getting a corn and cheese. It was like 13 bucks. Bruh. Okay, he was able to get some service. Bloodywood's playing at 6:30, so we're about to go over to Garage. But My Chemical Romance and Sleep Slaughter to Prevail are now performing at the same time.
They also cut their set down to 50 minutes.
Who?
Slaughter to Prevail.
Oh.
MCR is down to math, an hour and 40. Well, okay, actually, they're playing until 12:30.
Ah!
I have work tomorrow.
Dude, that was a great set. That pit was huge. And like there was a lot of crowd surfing at one point, and there's a no crowd surfing sign. But like one of the crowd surfers took the sign and crowd surfed with it. It was really funny. I also got some schmutz in this eye, so sorry everything's been a close-up, but my mic broke, so sorry y'all. But yeah, I got schmutz in this eye, so now the rest of the day I have to wear my glasses. Oh well. That was the worst rendition of that song. So we're leaving, but they're also playing the Hang song. I can't remember. If you can't hang, then there's the door. I don't trust them. It sounds good. Why did they fuck up? What Why did they mess up that last song? That was my favorite song. Also, some very kind person gave me this keychain and it made me really happy. Ah! Forgot how much of a fan of Coheed and Cambria I was. That was fun. That was good. Good crochet session.
Look at me.
My makeup looks better now, right? So we're gonna sit down and watch A Day to Remember, hang out at the Apex stage. Rise Against. Sorry, Rise Against, because that's where My Chemical Romance is gonna play afterwards. So we're just gonna hang out over there until then, because why not? We're trying this, what is it, island noodles? Everybody talks about it. It's a vegetarian one, so we're gonna do that. Look at all these alternative people sitting on this little carousel thing. I don't remember what it's called, but it's so cute. So cute! We moved up closer! Woo!
plate ending in 26, T is in Thomas. You left your headlights on. Your car is probably going to have a dead battery. Thank you. Hurry up.
I got really overwhelmed, so we're leaving. But
Leaving.
we're not leaving.
Just leaving there for
This is, and plus, Black Parade's not my favorite album. Like, I wanted 3 Cheers, and I'm like, they're probably not going to perform 3 Cheers. They're wearing Black Parade costumes. We're heading out now. This is their most popular song. We're just trying to beat the crowds, honestly. But Slaughter to Prevail is playing one of my husband's favorite songs, and they're playing one of my favorite songs from this album. But it's okay. We gotta go home. We gotta be adults. We finally made it to the car. I mean, to be fair, we parked really close to the front because we got here an hour before gates opened. We'll definitely be doing that again. We like being here early. I think we're gonna stop at Buc-ee's. I don't know. We're gonna.
This is only 12 minutes.
12 minutes to Buc-ee's. Okay, so we're gonna go to Buc-ee's so we can grab some dinner because and gas because it's $1 cheaper. He needs to work tomorrow, so we gotta get home. A little sad that we left early, but like also we're doing what's best for us as adults. We're adults. Remember when we said that Buc-ee's gas was $3.48 or whatever? It's $4.38. So there was false advertising, and I'm not entirely sure. You know what? It's $1 off. No, 10 cents off? Maybe $1 off if you do the car wash. Maybe that's what it is. I need to wash my face, y'all. I look like a mess. Okay, friends. This was my very first time ever going to Rockville, and holy crap, I loved it. I loved every second of it. I mean, there were a couple things that kind of sucked, like the rain delay, but my husband and I decided to take the time to like kind of take a nap and also crochet a little bit, just some decompression time because we do have sensory issues. Despite that, I think everybody still performed. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong because I wasn't really paying attention. My job was not to pay attention to everything. My job was to make sure I got to DeLuca and MCR. That was my job. Everything else in between, not my problem. This was phenomenal for a first-time goer. I listened to almost all the advice that people like View from the Cheap Seats and the subreddit had. I don't have Facebook, so I really didn't follow that, but I've also heard the Facebook page isn't really positive. So good for me for not being on Facebook. There was plenty of stations to fill my water, which it didn't taste like nasty Florida water. I don't know what they pumped in there, but it wasn't disgusting water. The only downside was that it was warm, but it wasn't like super warm. It was room temperature warm. And if you really wanted like a cold bottle of water, you could pay $3 for it, which I did at one point because I'm like, well, I might as well, because sometimes I do like cold water and it helps cool you down for sure. Hot water, not so good when you're already hot. Yeah, the food probably wasn't the best. The island noodles, everybody talked so much about it, and I think I watched also View from the Cheap Seats say specifically that it was good, but now it's not as good. And it's too bad I missed out on it when it was good. The broccoli was good. The noodles were overcooked, and then it was really salty at the bottom, but I guess that's what we get. And then also the empanada, what was $13 for this? I think it was actually smaller than that, which I get, and that's why nobody was getting it. But like my husband and I, we don't like waiting in line for anything. We just kind of like, we get what we can. It's part of our ADHD tax, unfortunately. Sometimes we just don't eat, but we were kind of like nibbly, so we did pack snacks. My husband didn't want his snack because the snack that I ate, oh my god, it's probably still melted in the car. Well, spoiler alert, it was melted because it was in his backpack, and that's why he didn't open his up, because he's like, I don't want to eat a melted snack bar. I think it was like a Nutri-Grain something. And then I also had peanut butter crackers. I put them in my bag a while back, and then I forgot they were in there. But while I was grabbing my crochet stuff out while we were waiting out the rain, I found it. I'm like, oh, shoot, maybe somebody wants these. So yeah, you can bring in snacks. You're not supposed to, but you can definitely bring something in as long as you can, I guess, hide it. Hello, this is Apollo, for those of you that don't know. He likes attention. You coming? My crochet I did bring in, which really benefited me because I have anxiety, and it's one of the reasons why I haven't gone to a show ever before, is because I have major anxiety. I love music. I really, really, really love music, but it's hard for me to get myself out there because I have rejection sensitivity. I have social anxiety. I have general anxiety, and that one's diagnosed. I have impatience sometimes. I can't just sit still. I'm neurodiverse, okay? Point blank center, whatever it is, I'm neurodiverse, so I can't just sit still. So I was very grateful that I was able to bring in my crochet stuff because it really helped when I was waiting in between sets. Well, when it wasn't too hot. Also during the rain, really, really helped out. Oh, I didn't even finish talking about all the food we had. There was that one strawberry guava, ace. We should have probably gotten a smaller one, but it was definitely worth it. It was very tasty. It was just too sugary. I couldn't eat more than half. And my husband, he's definitely not got a sweet tooth at all, and it was his choice, so whatever. The t-shirts still need to be washed, although my husband put his on immediately because he felt out of place wearing his light blue. And I even told him, like, I'm wearing light blue. But I don't really feel out of place. He's like, yeah, but you did your makeup. And I'm like, yeah, and you're with me. I will say I really, really like the metal portions of this show. Granted, I only went on Sunday, so I don't know what the other days were like. I really loved going to the metal portions. I grew up as an emo scene kid, and my least favorite parts were going to the emo. Coheed and Cambria was great. Sleeping with Sirens, my favorite song is If You're Audrey Hepburn and I'm James Dean. I can't remember the order of those names. I guess Kellen Quinn ran out of breath while he was performing and he couldn't perform it. So please, Kellen Quinn, put that in the beginning of your set before you're out of breath, because that is a phenomenal song, and it just sucks that it was like cut and choppy. Like, one of the best parts of that song is like the linger on the please stay forever with me. Like, the lingering is probably the best part of that song, and I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It just didn't feel right. I hated it. I wasn't even near the pit. Being near the stage in general for My Chemical Romance really sucked. It was a different crowd. When I was near the stage for DeLuca, and I know, I get it. Smaller band, much smaller crowd. But, like, I don't know, I just, on the metal side, I felt like there was a little bit more respect on that side, and it's no offense to MCR fans, because I am an MCR fan at the end of the day. I just didn't like Black Parade that much. And it's not like one of those, oh, I'm not like other girls, because it kind of feels like that. But, yeah, I got into them because of 3 Cheers, and I just wasn't expecting them to come out in Black Parade costumes when that isn't their newest album. And then on top of that, they just re-released 3 Cheers. And I'm not asking for them just to play 3 Cheers. I just wanted at least one song. Turns out, they played it at the very end of the set. They closed with Helena. Like, that one's not even my favorite song. But come on, like, that sucks. I didn't want to stay until 12:30 at night. Like, why did the Black Parade kids get to go home early? That was the 3rd song in. We were on our way out when that started playing, because I turned to my husband. I'm like, I'm getting overwhelmed. There's too many people here. The people in front of me, there was one that was, like, around my height, and they kept on going like this, big, like this. And it wasn't, like, it wasn't small movements. And then the person in front of them, they were also taller than the person in front of me. And every single song, it was like this. Arms in the air, blocking the entire screen. And it's my fault for trying to get close to the pit for MCR, but they were pivotal for me as a teenager. So I thought maybe they wouldn't just play or like come out in Black Parade costumes. I know they didn't play just Black Parade, but like, I don't know. I just didn't like being there. My husband really wanted to watch Slaughter to Prevail, so we just headed over there. Honestly, next time there's a big headliner that I really want to see, Apex and Octane, I think they're opposite ends of each other. And when one group is playing, the other group is setting up. Those are the big main stages. And because of that, while people are waiting, they'll play something on the other stage that isn't being performed on. You know what I mean? I think that's beneficial. I saw a lot of people sitting at Octane while the MCR was performing, and I should have done that. Especially as somebody who's not like a mega fan. I'm a fan, but I'm not every single album is my whole entire personality fan, you know? So anyways, other than that, I had a phenomenal time. Jaluka was great. Wish they had played one of my favorite songs, but it's okay. They're promoting their newest album. Loved Bloodywood. Bloodywood was a phenomenal re-intro into the show because they were the first group that we saw after the rain or the inclement weather stuff. And then being reminded that I do know quite a few songs from Coheed and Cambria and I like them. Like, I don't know why. I know that I like Coheed and Cambria. I just never, like, I guess got the same emotional bond to them that I did with other bands in that era. They're a phenomenal band. And live, they're also pretty great. So, wish I had gotten closer, but also I really enjoyed my crochet time. All in all, this was a really good show. I think next year, if we go, we gotta plan a little bit ahead. I'm not doing a market right before. That was really dumb of me, but I also was able to afford to do stuff because of it. So thank you to everybody that went to that market and supported me. Like, honestly, I know that's not the point of this Rockville video, but like, I'm very grateful for that. We'll be able to pack a little bit better. I forgot to pack towels for like cold towels or even something to sit on because after the rain, we really needed that. I saw a lot of people, like, they took ponchos and splayed out the poncho and then put their towel on top of that, which is a very big brain move. So that's something, even though I'm not going to use the poncho because we're pretty good about getting to shelter as soon as possible. That's kind of how me and my husband operate in general. We'll probably still pack them so that we can lay them down and then the thin towel or blanket. That's something we have to plan for in the future. Also, I think if we were to go again, I would love to do all 4 days. And I think we'd want to rent an RV or do the hotel package because I think that's extremely beneficial. Even if there was no severe weather, with the hotel package or the RV package, you're able to leave and go get your AC from your RV or whatever, get some food. Because like we had that big in-between time, but we were able to catch shows, which honestly, pretty phenomenal, pretty great. And with the rain delay, it actually absolutely helped us as neurodiverse people just decompress and then get back into it. It was really, really hot. So unfortunately, some things got cut short, but also moved to a different stage. But I think at the end of the day, it worked out really well. I gotta stop blabbering. I'm sorry. I do this at the end of every single video and I don't mean to be this way. But it's just I have a lot to talk about and my brain remembers things out of order because I'm neurodiverse. Thanks for watching this. If you watched all the way to the end, thanks for hanging out with me. This was so much fun. And I hope y'all had fun as well if you went. Or maybe in the future I can do tips videos. I doubt it because I'm still not professional at this. This was my first time. I hope to see you guys next time that I go. Okay, bye-bye.